My shows of all time. If you have not watched these shows, what are you doing?
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel. See on both sides like Chanel. Swimming like
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Dez'tine back here again with another video. Today I will give you guys 25 shows that you can binge watch while you're stuck in quarantine. I know everybody is sick and tired and just bored out their mind, and you need shows to watch, right? So I have 25 shows that you can watch while you're stuck in quarantine. Keep watching. I would advise to maybe watch a trailer or just watch like the first episode before you watch the actual show. So the first one I'm going to do is On My Block. On My Block is really good. Some people said it started off boring, which it kind of did, but I got into it pretty fast. Like, I'll at least give a show a chance. You know, I'll keep watching it at least 2 or 3 episodes in, and if it's the 3rd episode and I don't like it, then we can trash it. The first season is about them pretty much on a scavenger hunt to find money. It's a group of teens. All American. All American is so good. Y'all should really look up the dude that's like the star in it. On the show, he's Spencer James, but his name in real life is Daniel Isra. He's like British or something, but y'all, honestly, when I first started watching it, I was like, my auntie was like, ooh, he cute. I was like, he okay, like, he ain't all that. But y'all, when he speak in his real accent in real life, baby, not only is he not only does he talk like in a British accent because he is British, but he's a vegetarian too. I was like, fancy. Spencer, he's like a boy from the hood. He gets picked by a scouting coach who works at a high school who's like, it's kind of like an elite high school, like it's one of those big high schools. He goes there and a lot of things happen in his life. His dad gone, his dad come back, y'all. It's a lot, like it's a lot that go on. Then we have Good Girls. Good Girls is about 3 moms. They were moms and wives, and they pretty much go into like counterfeiting money, and they get into it with this bad dude. And a lot of stuff happened. One of the moms started having emotions and all this type of stuff for the bad dude. And it's a lot. I can't tell you everything because then I'm going to be telling you the story. So you really, really got to watch it though. It's really good. Then we have Riverdale. Riverdale, y'all. If you ain't heard of Riverdale, honestly, most of y'all done probably watch Riverdale. But if you haven't, you need to watch it because Riverdale is the bomb.com. It's like a lot of different stuff because it's kind of like everyday life, mystery. It's a lot of stuff that go on with this show, and it's like really, really crazy. When you watch, you're gonna be like, oh my god, what's going on? Man, it's so much stuff that go on in this show. That's a good show. So You is pretty much about a man who falls in love with a lot of women. He fell in love with this, so it started off with him falling in love with this one woman. And he pretty much becomes obsessed with her, and he follows her. He tries to X out each person in her life that he think can interrupt their relationship, and literally he will kill for his relationship. Literally. We have Never Have I Ever. Never Have I Ever just came out, so I know y'all haven't watched it. I really like it because it's an Indian girl, and I feel like we don't really have like a lot of shows about other races and ethnicities, and I feel like it's really different, you know what I'm saying? I can tell people are starting to go towards, you know, other races, because I mean, even though it's like a regular teenage story and stuff, it's different because you get to know like about their culture and everything. But it's really, really good. Her dad died, and her mama got issues. It's good. It's real good. Ashley Garcia is about a girl. She never really had like a normal childhood or a normal life. Like, she was more advanced than anyone her age. So she had to move with her uncle, and this is finally her time to like get out and enjoy life. It's really good. Got 1 season if you're into those type of shows. Then we have The 100. The 100 is so good, y'all. Like, The 100 is like the bomb. after a nuclear, I think it was a nuclear war happened on Earth, and pretty much everyone had to get on a ark. It's called the Ark, and go off to space. So the thing is years later, they lived on the ark for years, and then years later, they are running low on oxygen and food and all of this. So they had to send 100, and all of these are kids. They were juveniles, I guess you would say. They were juveniles, and they sent 100 of them down to Earth to check and see if it was inhabitable. Yeah, they had to see if it was inhabitable. They had to see if people could live on Earth. And it was, thank God, because 100 kids would have died. But that was really good. Then we have Blackish and Grownish. I put these on the same line because Blackish and Grownish is kind of like, it's not the same, but Grownish is the offspring of Blackish. So Blackish is about like a black family, and I really like it because it teaches you lessons like in each episode. Like, it's about a regular family, like kind of like a reality show, but it teaches you lessons along the way, and I really like that. And Grownish is the offspring of it, and it's about their daughter Zoe. And Zoe, like, I really like her. She's really cool, and she's into fashion. Also, if you're not into fashion, you don't want to watch a show about fashion. It's not just about fashion. Like, it still shows you like college life and the issues that come with it, love triangles and everything else, like literally. And then we have the society. The society is really good. Some people may like it, some people might not, but it's pretty much like teens, they get stuck in this town. I think the highest age you have to be is 19 to actually be stuck in the town. Anybody over 19 is literally not there anymore. There's no adults around, no one else but them. So they pretty much have to start government. They have to fend for themselves, like everything. So you know it get crazy because everybody want to be a dictator, right? So that one's really good. Greenhouse Academy. It's about like kids that attend a boarding school, and they pretty much have to fight off like an evil person that had something to do with one of the students' parents' death. So it's really good. I haven't finished it, but so far what I've watched has been good. Greenleaf is really good. It's about pretty much a church. Like all the business and stuff that goes into a church. It's a mega church, okay? It ain't no regular church. It's a mega church. So of course it's ran like a business. And like the family, they have their own personal issues. Then they bring their issues to the church. The church got issues, and everybody got issues. So it's really good. Like a lot of drama goes down. If you want to listen to some drama, watch this show. Little fires everywhere. So this black family, it was just a girl and her mom. They came to live wherever, I forgot where they was at. The white woman pretty much was meddling in their business. And she helped them out by letting them rent out her old house or whatever. But it's like she kept meddling in their business. So the black lady is known for leaving fires or whatever everywhere she goes. So of course my crazy butt, she leave fires everywhere she go, like for real. Because no, I ain't really that dumb. Because when they first started, the house was on fire. I was like, wait a minute. So she just burned folks' houses down every time she get ready to leave? But no, it's not like that. It's more so the white woman, she had issues in herself. Stranger Things, new season coming soon. I'm so ready. But Stranger Things is really good. It's pretty much about this, I call her an alien girl, but she's really not an alien. I don't know what she is. But she had superpowers. And she pretty much made some friends, and they pretty much fight off monsters together. I guess that's the moral of the story, but it's really good. Then we have Lock and Key. Lock and Key is pretty much about a family who owned this house. So the dad died, and the mom, of course, she don't have as much money coming in like she used to. So she hear about it from dad's brother, and they moved back to the house. So of course, the kids find keys in the house, and every key unlocks like a lock for anything. Like one of them takes you wherever you want to go. Then another one like is like a ghost door key or whatever. Then my shows of all time. If you have not watched these shows, what are you doing? Okay? Like, if you have not watched these shows, like, you really, really slacking, because these are the best shows of all time. So, we got the originals, Vampire Diaries, and Legacies. Okay, the originals, I would say literally watch it in that order, because I did it. I watched Vampire Diaries, the originals, then I watched Legacies when it came out. So I'm going to tell you what I watched in this order. When I watched Vampire Diaries first, and then I went to the originals to me was just boring. I was like, because I already knew half of the people, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it's not interesting enough. Like, give me some more. So I stopped watching it, and then I watched something else. And then I came back to it. And when I came back to it, I was like, this pretty good. So the originals is really talking about more about family. It's like really about like family, bad blood. Like, of course they have your love in there, but the main moral of the story is like family. And they do not play about their family. Like, but the originals, of course, it's called the originals. So these are the original vampires. It tell you the backstory, everything. Like, it's so, so good. Then we have Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries is so good. Okay, of course, you know I liked it because it was a little love story. And I love my love stories. But the girl Elena, she fell in love with Stefan. Stefan is the good brother, okay? He's the really good one. I really, really liked him. I didn't like Damon at the time. But when she started, like, catching feelings for him and stuff, I was like, Damon changing. So you might be like, oh, she a little, she going back and forth and stuff. Well, she really didn't go back and forth. She started off with Stephen, then she went to Damon. But it was just really good. Me and Legacies is the off twist of the originals. It's pretty much about Klaus's daughter, her life after her dad, and like everything she goes through throughout high school and stuff. And they fight off monsters and stuff too. So it's another one of those type of shows, but it's really good. We have Raising Dion. Raising Dion is really good. It's like a single mom. The dad died like a while ago, but it's a single mom, and she comes to find out that her son has superpowers. At first she didn't believe him because he was like doing stuff and she would never catch him. But like she finally caught him, and she was like, But yeah, it tells like the backstory of how the dad got his powers and everything else. Of course, since the dad had powers, when they made him, he got powers too. So, and then they had to like fight off like this storm or something like that, like some monster. But it was like a storm. Like it created storms wherever it went. Then we have Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time is really good. Once Upon a Time incorporates all fairy tale stories that you have heard of as a child, okay? But the main focus is on Snow White's daughter. The daughter, I think she got lost like when she was younger, but she grew up in like the regular world, and she came back, and of course she gets to know her past, and of course they have to fight off an evil person, like always, right? Then we have The Haunting of Hill House. And The Haunting of Hill House is really good. It's like a evil house. This family bought the house. They didn't know, it was evil or anything. But they bought the house, and come to find out, the mom wound up dying there. And she became evil. They left. They got older, grew up. Then it pretty much, the house wants you to come back and pretty much kill yourself there. But it's really, really good. It's really interesting. Like, my friend put me on that one. I was like, girl, what is this? Then I started watching. I was like, it's pretty good. But The Haunting of Hill House is really good. Then The Outer Banks. Y'all, I just started watching it. So let me tell you, when I first started watching it, I was like, I don't know if I really like this, because I feel like they was trying to copy On My Block. So, On My Block has a black boy, a mixed girl, and they have 2 Mexican dudes, right? Then Outer Banks, they have a black boy, a mixed girl, and they have 2 white dudes. Also, they going to find money. So I was like, this the same thing On My Block did in their first season. but y'all doing the same thing. So what is y'all doing? But it's based like on an island or whatever. Like on my block was based like in the hood. Outer Banks is like on an island, so it's a little different. Main character, I forgot his name, but his dad was like on the search for this gold. It's not even money, it's gold, and it's like a shipwreck or something, and it like had a whole bunch of money. So the dad was on a search for this gold, and then he of course had like a little clock or something that he had to pass down to his son. He hid it in the right spot so he could find it, and so pretty much the son get a hold of it, and him and his friends go to find his gold. And I think that's all that I have. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you got at least 1 or 2 shows that you can watch that you've never heard of or saw and didn't know what it was about. So I hope you like this video. If you want me to make another one, make sure you comment down below and make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.